Hey there, welcome back. I've played a lot of Palworld, and I just wanted to give you some tips and tricks. I'm not going to waste too much time here. I have a couple about exploration, dealing with encumbrance, battle strategies, and a bit of movement that I've learned from doing some speedruns. I'm going to start us off with a few settings that you can set for your own world that I think are very important. So yeah, here we go. I hope you enjoy. Okay, so if you're creating a new world, you can come in here and go to custom settings. And there's a ton of stuff that you can change. What a lot of people don't know is that you can come into a game that you've already played, you've already started. You can see I'm level 39 here. And if we go to title, we can come back, go to the same server, and change the world settings. If you want to try and catch a pal that's only available at night, you can put the night speed down so you have longer nights, or the opposite. If you want the days to be longer, you can do the same thing. You can just turn the day speed down all the way, and you will have days that just last longer. You can do the death penalty. This is a big one. No drops means if you die, you don't drop anything. You get to keep all your stuff. Deterioration, structure deterioration rate is a huge one. I like to put it at 0. I just think that your structure should not deteriorate. I don't know why they put that mechanic in the game, but it's just a lot easier if you put a bench down because you need one, and it just stays there. You know, I like it a lot better like this. Okay, this one is really nice if you're starting a bunch of different worlds like I am. You can pop into a new world right off the bat and just die. It's a little weird, but just trust me. You have nothing in your inventory, so you're not going to lose anything, even if you have drops on. And then you just click this respawn button. And then once you click respawn, you will have all of these options of places that you can start. You start here by default, but I actually really like the Icewind Island. It's great for base building or, farming all these trees. There's tons of wood around, but this huge strip is really nice. It's a great location to make a huge base. This is where I built my mega slide here. Yeah, you can see just how much flat land is here. I could not have built this huge slide if I was on a more rocky area, over there, really anywhere on the map other than right here. There's not such a flat, straight area. Yeah. The coordinates are approximately -230, -10 if you want to come visit this area specifically, but there are tons of cool places to visit other than just the vanilla starting zone. You can use any of those default spawn points if you want to, but it's just a totally different location. Even if you don't want to make your first base here, you can still come over here and just get the fast travel. It's not a glitch or anything. You're not exploiting anything. And you can do this as many times as you'd like if you want to just get the fast travels at every spawn point. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. That leads me pretty easily into my next tip, which is a movement tip. There is sliding. I did not know this for a crazy amount of time. It gets me everywhere so much faster. You can just sprint, crouch, and now you slide. And then if you want to jump out of it, you can parachute. And your gliding gets so much faster. Like this speed takes you super far. And you don't need a slope like this. You can get any type of slope in the terrain, and it will give you tons of speed. Like, just look at how close I am to that marker on my compass. I'm just like ripping towards it. It's going to be faster than like any mount you can get, really. Is just good movement around the map. So, for instance, if you do come back to this vanilla starting zone, or if you have your base here, there is a lot of speed you can get. You can get from this first fast travel to the next one in just a few seconds. There's so many big open hills. And I can just uncrouch and crouch if I want to change angles. And I can just use that speed to glide over here. And boom. We're at our Mega Slide Junior and the next fast travel. And it just took a few seconds. This was one of the most game-changing discoveries for me personally. I just love sprinting, crouching, and then sliding into a glide. It really just makes the game a lot more fun to move around in. Not to mention, it gets you everywhere super fast. Okay, for this next tip, I'm going to show you how to farm PAL fluids or any other material that you can get from certain PALs. So for the PAL fluids one, you want to come over here to the Pang King boss. These are the coordinates 117, -349. You can come in here, enter the dungeon, and then there will be a bunch of little ads for each boss. So you can come in here, just do your thing, and then if it looks like it's going to get hairy, or you have what you need, you can just leave the dungeon. And then if you want more, you just go back in and all the ads will have respawned. See, they're all back. And it's pretty quick, pretty easy, and it's basically infinite PAL fluids, or again, any other dungeon will also work. Okay, this next one is a battle strategy that I did not realize for way too long. So if you're fighting a big boss like this level 38 Mammorest, you can toss your pals out there and they'll do a lot of damage. But if they get hit, they're basically just going to get one shot. So what you can do is you can take your pals back mid-fight. It's pretty big, so it's going to get attacked. You just take him back and he ignores all the damage. Throw him out. Oh. And I can just keep doing this all day. I can trade aggro. All the damage. Take him back. Take him back. Oh, take him back. And then I don't even have to attack. And just with one pal, you can take down huge bosses. And then easy. 170k XP. Okay, we all know being encumbered is one of the most annoying things in the game. I honestly wish that they didn't have it as a mechanic at all, but they do. So let's say you have, like me, 109 ore, almost 900 pounds, and you're walking like this. You can just use your grappling hook. See, I can get over here, but that didn't look too great, right? I still have a super long cooldown. I'm like, okay, I still have to walk for that 12 seconds. To get around that, you can unequip and re-equip. Bada bing, bada boom. Cooldown is over. And you can do this as many times as you want. This is just the worst grappling hook that you can get. I'm just flying around. 2,000 pounds of materials on me. Moving like I'm not encumbered at all. Another way to get around this, you can go back to your world settings as well and set that no drop penalty and then just respawn. I didn't drop anything. Then you just respawn and go back to your base without dropping anything. And it's a little bit of a cheat, but now I have my juicy ore, and I can move around again, even though that ore farm from over here was all the way on the other side of the map. Also, the grapple trick also works with food. If you put it in one of your food slots here and then unequip it, you will reset the timer. If you don't have a food bag like me, you can also just drop it and pick it back up. See, we're at 956. Drop, pick up, all the way back to 10. And then your important food will never expire. You'll just have it permanently. Another more intended way to deal with the equip weight is to go get yourself some Cattivas. If you can see here, my max weight on this character is 400. If I go pick up both of these cats and add them to my party, their passive is going to push my weight up to 510. So you can fill your team up with cats. And since they have this passive here, you can really boost your max carrying capacity, especially at lower levels. Okay, this next tip is huge. Let's say you have an absolutely heinous, disgusting inventory like me, and you come over to these chests. Typically, I would just drag all my stuff into a chest and hope that it lands in the right spot. And then I just build a million chests all over the place. But there's this one button that kind of solved everything for me, and I just learned about it. Down here in the bottom right, no matter if you're on PC or Xbox, you can just press that button, and if there's a stack, it'll automatically sort. So, boom. And then I pretty much just have what I need, and I have these feathers with me that I can just put in another chest. But yeah, that helped me clean up my inventory a lot. It should just say in the bottom right, but yeah, that one was a huge one for me. All right, that's about everything for now. If you want more tips or you want to know more about the Mega Slide or the max height tower that we built, please like and subscribe. You can also check me out on Twitch. I'm currently working on some trick shots. I'm trying to catch the Mamorest off the max height tower. So if you want to see that live or you want to see the video, please check out the Twitch channel and subscribe here. So yeah, thank you. Have a good one.